summer with soaring temperature during the month of May and June. The monsoon remained elusive for a month, but then the state saw torrential rains from July 21st to 27th, causing floods in 10 districts and rain-related damages in other districts in the state. So the Honorable Chief Minister Sahab has given a detailed account of the consequences of excessive rainfall in the state and relief measures being taken by the government. Before I go into the specifics, I would like to recall the scenario across the globe during the last couple of months. China, South Korea, Japan, India, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka in Asia, Spain in Europe, United States witnessed torrential rains and that inundated large tracts and affected millions of people, besides causing flash floods, landslides and power cuts. At the same time, the Gulf countries including Saudi Arabia and UAE had scorching summer, while Turkey has also been seen floods. Right now, the European countries and parts of the United States are reeling under the wave, and Canada is breathing for fresh air as forest fires are polluting the atmosphere, also Greece and many parts of the Europe, sir. All these are not isolated events, but there is a pattern behind what is affecting the climate and weather across the globe. The global warming is causing the climate change, which in turn is resulting in extreme weather conditions. Truly, the vagaries of nature are visible now. This is because all the countries in the world, developed or developing ones, failed to take steps to contain the global warming over the last few decades. So the weather experts say that we are in the midst of the extreme climate mess. Our oceans are warming up, summers are getting hotter and causing wildfire outbreaks. Global warming are creating a warmer atmosphere which holds more moisture, which in turn create more deadly downpours. To make the matters worse, this is an EI 90 year, which is the hot phase of natural fluctuation in the Earth's climate system, sir. India is no stranger to these extreme climate changes that are taking their toll. Only last month, the national capital Delhi, as well as other northern states of Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, beside Assam, witnessed extreme waterlogging due to heavy rains. Gujarat and Maharashtra also saw heavy rains, and even Ahmedabad airport was flooded. Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh were affected due to swollen rivers. So while flash floods ravaged in many districts in the Godavari basin of the state, the catchment areas in the river Krishna received deficient rainfall. Hyderabad also saw heavy rains on a few days, but impact was not as severe as was the case during the October 2020 rains and floods. Excess water was released for Usman Sagar, Himayat Sagar and Hussain Sagar, but timely clearance of nalas saved the day for large parts of Hyderabad. So however, we have to be vigilant, since the month of September and October usually brings torrential rains under the impact of cyclonic storms brewing from Bay of Bengal. I would request the government to keep a watch on all the water bodies, especially the major reservoirs and dams, so that we don't face any flooding in heavy rains occur in next few weeks, especially in the month of September, sir. Sir, I say this, the reason is that, sir, I was going through the irrigation projects, water level, sir, as on 2nd of August, sir. Sir, when we see, sir, Singur Dam, Sangareddy, gross storage capacity in TMC, it is 29.917, sir. But the present storage is 27.51, sir. So water inflow in cusic is 4,480. Water outflow is 3,207, sir, to the river basin of Godavari. Nizam Sagar, Kamareddy also, sir, the storage capacity is 17.8 TMC and the present storage is 17.8. Water flow is 7,925 and outflow is 7,925, sir. Sri Ram Sagar project also, sir, when we see the storage capacity is again 90.31 and the present storage capacity in TMC is 84.29, sir. And the water inflow is again 8,869, sir, cusics, and water outflow is 8,869, sir. Sir, Yelampalli, Karimnagar also, the situation is the same. The storage capacity is 20.17 and the present storage is 17.4. And water inflow is 42,302 cusics, sir. And the outflow is 39,381, sir. And if we have to see Lower Maner also, sir, the storage capacity is 24.07 and the present storage is almost 23.04. And the inflows are 4,303 and the outflow is 4,303. Sir, again, if we see Mid-Maner Dam, the gross storage capacity is 25.87 TMC, sir. And the present storage is 20.43, sir. So now, the reason why I am saying this is sir, कि आज ये एक बारिश में ये सारे जितने भी मैं नाम लिया हूं, ये सारे के सारे तकरीबन बास तो पूरे मुकम्मिल भर चुके हैं. और फिर अभी हमको 2 महीने हैं, सितंबर भी है, अक्टूबर भी है और बाज वक्त नवंबर में भी बारिश होती है. तो दिस इज द रीजन व्हाई आई से दैट कि वी नीड टू बी वेरी केयरफुल एंड वी नीड टू सी दैट कि व्हाट अगेन अगर फिर से दोबारा या फिर से इन 2 महीनों में कभी बारिश होती है तो हम क्या इक़दाम उठाएंगे, किस तरीके से करेंगे. बिकॉज इफ आई एम रॉन्ग आई मे बी करेक्टेड ऑनरेबल स्पीकर सर. आई वाज रीडिंग इन द न्यूज़पेपर इन कड़म के पास वो गेट्स पूरे बंद हो गए थे और वो गेट्स को मेंटेन नहीं किया गया था. एंड थ्रू दिस हाउस आई वुड लाइक टू टेक दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी and thank and appreciate the services of 4 youngsters of Nirmal who went there and who helped in lifting the gates. We need to appreciate such people, sir. So on behalf of my party, मैं अपनी पार्टी के जानिब से वो सारे बच्चे जो गेट्स जो अटक गए थे उसके लिए अपनी जान की बाजी लगाकर उन गेटों को उठाए, हम उनकी बहादुरी की कदर करते हैं और उनके इस इक़दाम की वजह से कई विलेजेस और कई जानों को बचाया जा सका है. दिस इज व्हाट इज नीडेड, सर. सर, एट द सेम टाइम, सर, ऑनरेबल स्पीकर, सर, गोइंग फर्दर अहेड, सर, आई वाज गोइंग थ्रू द नोट विच वाज टेबल्ड एंड आई हैड रेड ऑल द पेजेस, सर, एंड एट द सेम टाइम, सर, I was also reading in the newspaper that the center has appointed an inter-ministerial team to assess rain and flood damages in Telangana, and the team is scheduled to visit, and in fact they have been visiting from last 2 days, and as of now, if my information is right, they are having a meeting with the Chief Secretary. Sir, now the central team is led by advisor to the National Disaster Management Authority, Kunal Satyarthi, comprises of officials from agricultural, Jal Shakti, finance, power, road, transport, highways, national remote sensing center. They will make a first-hand assessment of the damage and rescue and relief work taken up by the state government. Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, my only question to the government is that, what are we presenting to this committee, sir, which has come? Are we presenting them the same note which has been presented or which has been tabled in this house? Or we are presenting something else? This is a very important issue, sir. The reason I say that, in the meeting if Chief Secretary presents the real list of damages of crops and the acre of land which has been damaged in this floods, and also the roads and the irrigation projects and etc. and lives of the people lost in these floods, and if we demand an aid from the central government, and then if this note is to be compared, then I'm sorry to say, sir, this note has nothing much. I'm sorry to say, sir. Sir, the reason I'm saying this is that, sir, I have read in the newspapers that 42 people have lost their lives. We saw the pictures. The police officials and other revenue officials went in search of the bodies, and they got the bodies and they lifted the bodies. But sir, if we go through this note, it is not mentioned. इस नोट में कहीं पर भी नहीं लिखा गया है कि इन फ्लड्स में कितनी जानें गई हैं. How many people have lost life? So again and again, sir, this is not the first time I say that the officials need to take serious about the assembly sessions. They cannot come like this, sir, the officials. Sir, with lot of anguish I'm saying this, sir. When the newspapers are saying that 42 lives have been lost, and the note tabled in this house is not mentioning about a single life lost. And also, sir, further I go ahead. I was listening to my learned friend, Congress legislature, I was listening to him, he mentioned about 16.0 lakh acres were damaged, sir. So now, sir, when we see this statistics of impact are glaring of 2,067 villages spread around 226 mandal in 10 districts were affected badly. Paddy and other crops over 16.0 lakh acres were damaged, 42% lost their lives, and 7,922 houses were fully and partially damaged, 756 minor irrigation tanks breached, Panchayat Raj state roads and stretches of national highway were damaged, water supply was affected in 64 villages, and 1,199 habitation power supply were disrupted in 773 villages, sir. Sir, now I would like to know, sir. Sir, when we see the note, sir, the note is also not mentioning as to what is the crop loss.